Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, number 48. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
All right, ready to go here. So up now for Chicago, number 40. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Two. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
The 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he deals. Line drive, speared at first. He handles it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Next offering misses down and away. Cody Bellinger to bat next. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Happ on his way home. 1 run's in, heading for the plate. The relay, tag, not in time, safe. It's 2-zip.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. The 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 3-zip.
Well done, drives in the run. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The designated hitter, Christopher.
And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. Here's a 1-1. Hammered, base hit. Swanson around third. He scores, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's Yan Gomes. That's in there. 3-2 now.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers coming to bat. Back here in Milwaukee, pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
The 1-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard, and now it's William Contreras. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Bellinger. That's a double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 here. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers nothing.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 40.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Swings and misses, and now 2 gone.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
They say it went.
1 and 2.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. 1-1 now. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Bounce back to the mound. On the run, throw to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Not shortstop. Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. Ball to strike.
Oh. 2-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Kicks and deals. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take a base.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Here's Josh Donaldson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Frelick over at second. Adames on at first with nobody out. Three-two now.
Strike.
And a pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. The pitch. Swings through that.
One ball. 2 strike.
And a 1-2. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Vic Caratini at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 4-0. New inning getting started. Bellinger up to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Payoff pitch. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Singled and scored his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. So now 1-2. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. 2-2 now. Popped up. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead 4-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. The 1-1. Line to left, and it stays fair. And it bangs up against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Oh, the throw is over his head.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And at second with one away, William Contreras up now for the Brewers. He hit into a double play his first time up. This to third, Candelario to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's going to be Carlos Santana. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Yelich at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. Yelich flies around third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's a little bit low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Willie Adames up next for the Brewers. Payoff pitch. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jeimer Candelario. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Action in the pen down there. Obi Milner preparing to come on if needed. Hauser, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And now 2-2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now, Christopher Morel Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The pitch. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's inside. And now 3 balls and a strike.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Fraley brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Up next is the Cubs. The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yan Gomes waits.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on the way. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, number 2.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner. Next offering is in for a strike. First and 2nd, 2 down. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. And that squirts through. Candelario coming home. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 48 done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, Adrian Hauser. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Adrian Hauser.
First and 2nd, 2 down. Ian Happ now at the plate. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Hard hit to 3rd. They take the force out. That's out number 3. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the 4th, up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Singy, this guy's put together a pretty amazing career. 8th round pick by the Rangers in 2011. Traded to the Cubs for Ryan Dempster a year later. I don't think they thought they were getting a guy who would lead the league in ERA as he did in 2016. Smoked on the ground a second. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Third baseman, number 3. Josh Donaldson.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Garrett Mitchell. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, number 43.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Victor Caratini up now for the Brewers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Julian Merriweather throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside-the-parker, and, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Yelich at the dish. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 4. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Cody Bellinger. Singing you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the ball. Up the middle, Adames. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batter, right fielder, Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The wind to kick the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
3-1.
And now it's filled up.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Slowly on the ground to short. Adames zips it to first, and Swanson is set down.
Now batter, third baseman, Jamie.
Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left side, and that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Julian Merryweather.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So now the DH spot, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues. And this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Base hit into right center. The relay throw. Safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running here, Blake Perkins.
Number 16.
1 out, Runner at second. Sal Frelick digs in now. The 2-1.
Oh, boy, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be Willie Adames. Trying to deliver as the hero. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner leads away at second. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers,